Welcome to the midweek edition of the program. We touched on this first topic last week. Now, it's closer than ever to becoming law, so what do you think about this? If the governor of Louisiana signs this bill, sex offenders who committed a sexual offense against a child under 13 will be castrated after they have served their jail time. And this is medical castration, not chemical castration. So it cannot be undone. Would you want this in the state of California? There are so many legal and ethical questions here. So let's get to our contributors and get this thing started. We welcome back Vincent Battaglia, founder and CEO of Renova Energy. Good to see you, Vince.
Good to see you.
Welcome back. And of course, our buddy,
brother.
Chauncey Thompson, COO, Barton, CPA. All right. Your first reaction to this, Vince?
I know we all want to get back to the respect for rule of law, but not Hammurabi's law. You know, that's this eye for an eye. My question really, because I'm not medical in any way, would be the chemical castration or any castration. Does that actually take away the desire to be a sexual deviant?
Yes.
And
I believe
does it entire? Okay, so if it does, then they had chemical castration, and how many times did they use that? Was it that prolific? In other words, why move on to the surgical? Why are we going to start raping rapists and burning houses down of arsonists? Is that what's next? I know people do that in other countries, but we're not other countries.
Chauncey, what do you think?
No, I agree with Vince. I was also thinking about, a 14 or 15-year-old that might have gotten themselves into a compromising position with a 13-year-old and the parent is stating statutory rape. Are we going to castrate a minor? I don't know, and I haven't really looked into Louisiana's law around this, but it's a little baffling. And we are rewinding the clock. I just don't see how this works.
Yeah, I mean, I was really surprised. And obviously, if the governor signs that bill in Louisiana, it's law. I could never see anything like that passing here in the state of California. And by the way, even if the governor signs it, there are going to be so many challenges to it. I don't think that's ever going to happen.